Hi, and welcome to the Incredible Hoax, the revamped, more simplified version, if you will. And look, the green dot. I'm Chris Hoke,
I'm Mark Oak.
siblings, which means brothers for some of you out there that might not know what that means. It's always a percentage, man. There's always a percentage. Siblings? What?
I don't want to mention any zip codes. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Some that might end in 05. Never mind. All right. Well, we're going to talk about all things movie related. It might be a new movie. It might be a what we're going to call like an essential movie.
Yeah, we'll cover anything from indie films, foreign films. We'll even have a day where we might gripe about critic favorites that we disagree with.
Whatever. If it's a
whatever.
movie, and we'll try and mix them some new movie. We're trying to make it where we don't have to like rush out and see the new movie and rush to get one up. It's a little more casual because basically we have lives. That's what we're trying to say. It'd be hard. It's hard to like rush to see the brand new movie and post a review of that fast. So, anyway.
Based on what we're seeing from the summer box office, y'all feel the same way. Y'all aren't rushing out to see the new ones either.
That's actually a show topic we're going to do. But today we're going to do.
Hey, it's the battle of the dueling top tens.
Top tens.
Now he calls his list top 10 favorites. I call mine like best of all time, pictures of all time. Now I understand you want to make sure it's favorites so people don't get into the arguments.
Yeah, I don't want to argue about it. I mean, you're not going to argue out of the fact that my number 2 movie, for instance, which you'll have to wait to hear the answer what it is.
Right.
But my number 2 movie it's not going to change. You can argue till you're blue in the face until doomsday. It's my second favorite movie. So why argue with me about it? So I say favorite to avoid the argument. You, on the other hand, call it best because...
Well, I think I enjoy the arguments. I think
he enjoys the debate. We'll call them debates.
The debates, yes.
He enjoys the debate. And I don't like arguing about that because, you're not going to change them anyway.
Yeah.
You can't change my mind about some of my favorite movies. It's impossible. It's an emotional connection. It's like I can't change my mind to I love my kids or something like that.
Well, the thing is too, when I talk about if I'm reviewing a new movie or we're talking about my top 10 of all time, I'm not even trying to persuade anybody. I'm just that passionate about my opinion, and you are too. Right. We're just passionate people,
right?
So we're not, at least I think I can speak for both of us. You can kind of have your opinion, and we'll have ours, and there it is.
By the way, we're doing this from the man cave with a little lamp over here off of a webcam. So if you'll have to excuse the simplistic production value, me changing the light. I had to cut a fan a minute ago. I forgot to turn off it. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, next week we'll have it decorated like the swamp from MASH.
Anyway, it'll be pretty much this.
That would be badass, by the way.
Your number 10. What's your number 10?
Starting with our dueling list. My number 10 of all time, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Stanley Kubrick, 1968. He was not nominated for Best Picture for that, right? Nor was he nominated for... Was he nominated even for Best Director? He got screwed to the Oscars. Anyway.
He didn't get the...
Oliver won that year.
He got the award for Best Visual Effects, Special Effects. He did win the Oscar for that.
They're saying that the movie Oliver with exclamation point is better than 2001. That's what the Academy has decided.
Which we could have a whole just topic in and of itself of how the Oscars have really laid an egg quite often. Yeah. But 2001 is a great movie because it's it's surreal, it's abstract, and it's original. I mean, think of a movie that's like it.
And methodical. Kubrick's always very methodical, and the HAL deactivation scene, Daisy scene. Is there's so many classic scenes that are sort of part of the movie psyche now.
Yeah. But, certainly in pop culture, when open the pod bay doors, Hal. Everyone knows that phrase.
Would it be on my top 20? Even no, it's more of a you movie than me because I like movies a little bit more clearly defined plot structure. I love 2001. Don't get me wrong. I have the Blu-ray right down here. But can't put it on my high on my list because I just like plot structured type movies. This one's way more abstract and those kind of things. So, which I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I can't argue. I know it's right up there with your movie, so I can't argue with you having it. It's a no-brainer for you to have it on there.
And your number 10?
Apocalypse Now, 1979. By the way, Kramer versus Kramer was a better movie than Apocalypse Now, according to the Academy.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah, we're going to have a theme going through this one.
Wow.
Visionary, epic, not the greatest war movie ever. I would only even call it a war movie myself. I mean, there's too many I've heard too many stories about the real Vietnam. It's got nothing to do. Trust me, I live with a veteran. And after hearing his stories, Apocalypse Now's got nothing to do with Vietnam. But it's a visionary movie. It's an epic movie. I love the making of it. Grab the Blu-ray so you can watch Hearts of Darkness. Don't watch Redux. I can go on and on about this one, but I'll keep it brief. It's, to me, just one of those great visionary art directors movies that I really emulate. I love the epic struggle of the director making this feature, and what he delivers is just awesome. So I like the behind the scenes as much as I like what you see in the movie, and I'll leave it at that.
Well, it's in my top 20. I love that movie. What I love to do is when people are like, hey, I've got an old TV, I want to get a new HD TV, Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And it's one of those movies that I'm like, well, put on the Ride of the Valkyrie scene.
And judge you can judge your stereo.
And if you have any doubts after that, whether you want to upgrade or whatever, I mean, it will, if you have made the upgrade, and then you watch that scene, you will feel totally justified in doing it and making the upgrade. So,
by the way, my 2-year-old running around here, so if you keep seeing us looking down, he's in the man cave with us. So we're not alone in the man cave.